Hi, I'm Mickey Keenan, your personal injury attorney in Tampa, Florida. We help auto accident victims get the money they deserve so they can get back to living. In Florida, we average about 400,000 car accidents a year. That's over 1,000 accidents a day. So if you're driving in Florida, you have a 5% chance of getting into an accident this year. Today, I'm going to talk about the three biggest causes of accidents. The first cause we're going to talk about is distracted driving. What is distracted driving? Pretty much anything that takes your eyes and your concentration off the road. Multitasking, listening to the radio. The biggest cause, though, is your cell phone. We use a cell phone to text, get on social media, even FaceTime. All of these things take your eyes off the road, your concentration is not where it's supposed to be, and it makes you much more susceptible to get into an accident. In Florida, there are over 160,000 accidents related to distracted driving each year. Second cause is something I really wish we didn't have to talk about anymore: driving under the influence. Driving under the influence of alcohol, drugs, legal and illegal, believe it or not, is still a problem in the state of Florida. There's over 5,000 accidents each year in Florida related to driving under the influence. This is something that's clearly preventable. How can you prevent it? Don't drink and drive. If you're going to drink, if you're going to use substances, pick up that phone, dial up Uber, get a Lyft, call a friend, find somewhere to sleep it off. You think that $20 Uber ride is expensive? Wait till you get that DUI charge. You got to bail yourself out of jail. You got to get a DUI attorney. And, you may really hurt somebody. And then you have to live the rest of your life with that on your conscience. Third thing we're going to talk about today is aggressive driving. What is aggressive driving? Well, people often think it's about getting right behind somebody, not letting somebody in the lane, but really speeding. Speeding is the biggest form of aggressive driving. Why do we speed? Well, most of the time it's just because we're really in a rush to get where we need to go. Well, how much time are you going to save by speeding? Going 45, 50 miles an hour instead of the 40-mile-an-hour speed limit? Maybe 5 minutes? Well, what happens if the person in front of you hits their brakes hard and you have to stop suddenly, but you can't because you were going 10 miles over the speed limit and you rear end that person? Now you got to stop, get out of your car, call the police, wait for the police to come, call your insurance company, wait for the tow truck, get a ride to work. Now you're looking at a few hours. The day might be gone. Was it worth going 10 miles an hour over the speed limit? Altogether, those three causes result in over 200,000 accidents in the state of Florida each year. That's over 200,000 accidents that can be prevented. Prevented from just not using your cell phone while you're driving, not speeding, not drinking and driving. 200,000 people that we don't have to affect just by not doing those three things. So be extra careful when you're out on the road, because while you might be careful, somebody else isn't. And if you're in an accident, call us at Mickey Keenan PA and we'll make sure you're taken care of.